What is up, everyone? Godzilla851 here with another X Plus ideas, this time for 2022, all the way to the future. These don't really have a time frame. These are just ideas. It's kind of a tradition we have here on the channel. Now, after this video, I'm not going to be doing another one of these because X Plus is coming out with a lot of great ideas and a lot of great figures in the future. But these are just little ideas that I've had, and I'd just like to make a video about it. But before we begin, head on over to Collect All Monsters. They just did their 2021 Figure of the Year, by the way. They had a nice little stream. Got some buddies over there, so why don't you go over and give it a watch. The link is going to be in the description. And if you're not subscribed, give them a subscribe while you're at it. Alright, so that out of the way, let's get into the X Plus ideas for 2022 and beyond. Here we are. So, the first one is from Star Ace, and is a favorite of mine. I love this monster, and I love the movie, and I just bought the Blu-ray of it, and it'll be coming in soon. We have Gorgo. That's right, and for Star Ace to do this, or if X Plus wants to do it, I know they're pretty much the same thing, but they want to, have it out to Star Ace, that'd be pretty cool as well. As for a Rick feature, or a deluxe feature, if you want to call it that, we could do like the Rick baby for the baby Gorgo, from scene from the film when, they bring him on land and they turn him into a tourist attraction. And you can have him like in the bus, where they're, not really the bus, the flatbed where they're, bring him to the fairgrounds, or you just have a full-size one that's like in scale with the mother, so you can do that. They like doing diorama bases. And they like doing bases for their figures as well. So how about like a layer of fire around like a roaring Gorgo? That'd be awesome. Or if we have to light up eyes, which I don't really see the purpose in that, just make Gorgo's eyes really red. So yeah. All right, next up. Just wanted to say this. X Plus is bringing out a lot of things from this film, so they're bound to do it anyway. We got Mechagodzilla 2021 from the film Godzilla vs. Kong, and it is an awesome figure to look at, and it's an awesome portrayal of Mechagodzilla. What's the word? Model. It's an awesome model of Mechagodzilla, and I'd love to see an X Plus, like a 30 centimeter of it. For extras, for the Rick, shoulder-mounted missiles like it does in the film when it's fighting off Godzilla or Kong. Or like a different paint job to where the inside of the mouth is actually painted where it's like actually about to fire. It's like a mega laser thing. That'd be awesome. Try to get away from like the Rick light up. Just have like a paint job on the inside. Okay, so as has been brought up multiple times in different streams, Godzilla versus Gigan turns 50 this year. So I would love to see Godzilla 1972 as a 30 centimeter. Okay, I know we got the 68 Godzilla, 30 centimeter, and that's an awesome sculpt. Don't get me wrong, I love that thing. But I want something from Godzilla vs. Gigan, the 72, and some ideas, for the Rick, like the bloody version of him. You can have like a thing of blood on his shoulder. You can have blood trickling down his forehead if you want to. Have like a swappable head if you'd like to do that. But mainly, I saw these two model kits. Now, it says that the model kits are Shinzen model kits. That's what they are. And they are 68, but it's the same suit. So if you want to rename it to the 72, I really don't have any problem with that. But these two sets, these two kits, I'd love to see either one of those made as an X Plus and just call it the 72. But, Speaking of that, we have the Godzilla Tower. Okay, I would love to see that as a 30 centimeter. For the Rick feature, I would love to see a flying Ghidorah and a flying Gigan. The kind of like you put them like on like little pegs, and you can have them flying around the top of, the Godzilla Tower. Because in the film, they're really small in the perspective. You can see the tower. So if you make like two small Ricks that can like, hook onto it, make it look like they're flying around it, that'd be awesome. Okay, or you can have, like, it's simulating, like, the falling off face. At the end of the film when they defeat, the aliens, the cockroach people, and the face kind of falls off the Godzilla Tower. You know, that'd be cool if there was like a removable face, or if it had like another type of head you could have on her to make it look like that the head fell off. Now, that might sound a little annoying with vinyl, you know, the air dryer and everything, but here's an idea. The Godzilla Earth X Plus that came out a few years ago is made of a stronger material. It feels almost like a statue the way how it is. If they make the Godzilla Tower, I recommend making it like the Godzilla Earth 30 centimeter. And the way how the tail was actually set up, you can watch a review on it. It actually just pops right in and you actually pull it right out. It's like on like a little sleeve you can like put it in. It looks really good and it makes putting the tail on a lot easier. So if they were to do that for the Godzilla Tower, then I think that'd be a great way to work around it. Okay. Next up we have the god of Okinawa, King Cesar, from Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 1974. And for the Rick, I'd like to see the statue, of course, or, you know, the pointing up ears, or mainly the big one I would love to see for this is a little miniature singing priestess. Now, I know you have to get the rights for the likeness, but if you do a little licensing, you might be able to, you know, get around that a little bit, or just get the rights to it, and that'd be awesome to put around with King Cesar. That'd be awesome. Okay? Next up, I know this is kind of a sore spot for a lot of people, and I understand that, but all good things come to those who wait. We have Mecha King Ghidorah. I would love to see this Mecha King Ghidorah get finished and released, or have a 30 centimeter to, you know, go along with the other Godzilla 91s that came out. For a Rick, I would like to see the Emmy time ship, you know, the little drop ship that they use in the film, or once again a little small M11 to go along with it. I know he didn't really appear in the film alongside of Mecha King Ghidorah, but hey, we can have M11. That'd be awesome. Okay. After that, another idea is the Biollante rose form. Okay, from Godzilla vs. Biollante. Her first form when she fights Godzilla and in the lake. And it was a cool scene, and it was a cool puppet that they made for that. And I'd love to see that as a 30 centimeter or 25 centimeter. I have both 30 centimeters and 25 centimeters for 89, so they can do either one. I'm down for either. And for the Rick Extra, just some extra vines, or if they want to give it like a glitter paint job to make it look like it's about to die and go off into space before it comes back down as the final form of Biollante. But that's that. All right, moving on. So X Plus released the X Plus released Mothra 92 last year, and it is an awesome figure. I didn't review it on the channel, unfortunately, but it is an awesome figure. You can kind of see the wing right behind the my chair behind me. So I'll post some pictures on places I usually go, so you guys can get a look at that. But what would go great with Mothra? Batra. Now we got the larva, but I would love to see an adult flying Batra. Okay, just the overall design of Batra is awesome. You know, the way how it looks, the paint, just all the other stuff, just. It's an awesome kaiju, and I'd love to see an X Plus 25 centimeter or 30 centimeter to go along with it. You know, to go along with the Batra as well. Just also for Rick options, I would love to see a Ferris wheel stand. You know, like in the film when he's about to fight Godzilla, he rips off the Ferris wheel and slams into Godzilla. That'd be awesome if he has something to like post himself on that. You know, you can do like the whole pin if you want to go up through the belly like they did with Mothra, but like have the top of it as the Ferris wheel. So it's an idea. Or we're going to do another stand because it is going to be a flying form. How about it be the meteorite he falls to Earth on? Some ideas. By the way, if you have ideas and you want to pipe down in the comments, you know, I'd love to talk about them as well with you. And, or if you know where to hit me up on my social medias and stuff, I'd love to have talks with people, just ideas, just shooting the breeze, and to talk about it. All right, so next up, we got some Showa love. A lot of people love this film. I'm indifferent to it nowadays. I don't really hate it anymore. I don't love it either, but I do like this monster. We have Gabara from the film Godzilla's Revenge. 30 centimeter this time. Now, they did release the 25 centimeter. it's an awesome figure and an awesome sculpting. It comes with a really cool Minya as well to come along with it. It's a brand new Minya as well. I would love to see a 30 centimeter version of it. And speaking of, Rick options and talking to you guys about that and piping down in the comments, go ahead and pipe down in the comments what would you like to see for Gabara. Specifically, I can't think of anything. I don't want to really see a light up for the horns on the head. Can't really do anything with the electricity in the fingers. I don't know if releasing another 30 centimeter Mania, wow, yeah, should be in the question or is, viable. I don't know. So, tell me what you got in the comments. All right, now, some Yuji Sakai stuff. Now, these are passion projects I would love to see. These I really want to see mostly, okay? First off, I would love to see a Godzilla 1994. Yes, I would love to see this figure. I would love to see this Godzilla. I'd love to see a brand new sculpt done for it. I don't want to, think about the 95 being turned into a, I'll just say it's a 94. I like that idea. And it does look really good, but I want to see my own 94 Godzilla, okay? Because that Godzilla has a lot of character as well in the film Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla, and I would love to see a 30 centimeter of that figure. There's so many scenes from the film you could take from, some ideas, and for Rick options, I would love to see red dorsal plates, like when he's charging up and doing the spiral beam or the uranium fire, whatever you want to call it, with red eyes. I don't really think in the film he had red eyes when he, charged up. I think that's just a little, false memory that I have of it, but, I still like the idea of it. Or lastly, it's time we do a in-scale 30 well, it's not really in-scale, it's 30 centimeter, but you know what I mean, an in-scale little Godzilla to go with a 30 centimeter Godzilla 1994. I think that would be very awesome. Those two options would be, just perfect for me. Now, if there was a way you could blend all three together, I'm kidding. We can't have all of it. Or can we? Next up, from the film Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah, I absolutely love that film. Okay, it is my favorite in the Heisei series. And for a long time, it was my favorite Godzilla film. This character, a lot of people sleep on. I don't know why, but the Godzillasaurus. I love this thing. It looks awesome in the film. The roar I would have changed to sound more like Godzilla instead of Gamera, but whatever, still awesome. And I look a lot of behind the scenes looks of him. He looks awesome. Just the way, just everything about it. Mwah. So you can do a standard version of him. Like the Bandai figure. That is an awesome figure. I love that Bandai figure. But for me, I wouldn't mind a more dynamic look for Godzillasaurus, okay? Mainly this Shinzen kit. I really like it. Looks really good. And I think that'd be interesting. Not really, you don't have to really copy that kit. Just an idea, to kind of inspire off of it. Just ideas. But for the Rick features, I know in the past I've said have battle damage Godzillasaurus, but that's a bit ghoulish. I like the idea of a baby Godzilla from the film Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 1993. It is a Godzillasaurus that hatches from the egg. It's not a Godzilla, it's a Godzillasaurus. So kind of have an evolution kind of look at it, with a Godzillasaurus plus with the little baby. So, all right. Next up, oh boy, I know I'm probably going to get some flack for this. In a 30 centimeter scale, I would love to see King Ghidorah 1991, Grand King Ghidorah, and King Ghidorah 2019. Yes, I realize with the wings and the size of King Ghidorah compared to Godzilla, to put them in scale with each other, this thing would be massive and very expensive. I know. I'm not saying all these figures should be released around the same time as each other. No. This is something I'd like to see over the next couple of years. King Ghidorah 91. Because Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah, I absolutely love that film. Grand King Ghidorah, I think is an awesome design for King Ghidorah. And it comes from the Mothra trilogy. And that trilogy's only had, I think, one figure come out for it. And that was Death Ghidorah. That was Death Ghidorah a couple of years ago, which looks fantastic, mind you, but I like Grand King Ghidorah more. And of course, my all-time favorite Godzilla film to watch nowadays is Godzilla King of the Monsters 2019. And I would love to see an in-scale version of that to go along with the other figures that came out for that. Okay, if you want to do a 25 centimeter, fine. But, yeah. Alright, so Rick features. For the 91, I would love to see the Futurin Mothership. Okay, that is the big ship that, brings the Futurins, or Futurians, however they're pronounced, into the past. I would love to see that. For Grand King Ghidorah, I would love to see a Mothra cocoon. And not the Mothra cocoon, the cocoon that Ghidorah actually kidnaps everyone and sticks. It's like a little prison cocoon thing. I'd love to see that, him come with that. That'd be interesting. And, of course, for 2019, I would love to see a paint job of Ghidorah where, he looks like he's, glowing, but, the way how the paint job is done, so it's actually painted in with the Ghidorah. Just as an idea, which I think would be really awesome. Okay? All right. Stepping away from Godzilla for a little bit, we have, from the Gamera film, Gamera Guardian Universe, Super Gauss. And I love that design. Okay, the Heisei Gamera films are awesome. And I don't know if I want to say the Gamera Guardian Universe is my favorite of the three of them. It's really high up there. But I would love to see Super Gauss. I love the design of Super Gauss. And for the Rick feature, I would love to see multiple of those small Gausses to accompany him. Or her. Anyway, moving on. Back to Godzilla and the Millennium series this time. I would love to see Mechagodzilla. Another film I've lightened up on over the past couple of years. Watching, just absorbing everything that has to go along with it. And it's a fun film. And Mechagodzilla is an awesome monster to go along with any other Godzilla 2000 figure that came out. Alright, for the Rick feature, I would love to see a little miniature Meganulon wasp. Or an egg. That it hatches from. So I think that'd be a cool thing. And if you wanted to follow the Mothra route, you can have a peg come out of the center of the egg, peg from the egg, and then go into Megaguirus. Ideas. Lastly, for 30 centimeter, well, now I'll say that one for later. But now the last one, specifically, I think this would be an awesome figure to make. Godzilla 1974 / Imposter Godzilla. Now, the base figure I would have with two heads. The Godzilla and the fake Godzilla. You can pop them off very easily, so you don't have to create a different sculpt for the body as well. You can actually have it, both ways. Okay? Now, for the Rick feature, removable skin, and with the metal pieces underneath. You can take sculpts from Mechagodzilla, and then put little pieces underneath, and then put a layer of skin over it that just peels off. Now, that's my idea for that, and that'd be an awesome figure. Also, I know I've said this before in the past, I'll say it again. Go ahead over to Leslie Chambers' Kaiju Reviews, and he got a model kit of the Imposter Godzilla. It looks. Mwah. Go give him a watch, give a like, and if you haven't already, give us a subscribe while you're at it. Okay, now, moving on to the Gigantics. These are gigantic figures I would love to see in the future. First off, I would love to see, from the Millennium series, Godzilla 2004. Okay, that is such an awesome sculpt and such an awesome, concept for Godzilla. In my way, how I see it is, it's a blend of the Showa, the Millennium, and the Heisei all together to create this one Godzilla. And it's awesome. I would love to see a gigantic version of it, with the tail as straight back, or if you want to have it curl off a little bit, it doesn't have to go completely curl around like it did with 30 centimeter, but that'd be awesome. You can do with a closed mouth if you want to do. You can have it with a big, loud big, loud, roaring mouth if you'd like to. Just class. I think it's just class altogether. And for the Rick feature, I would love to see a Gotengo come with it. You know, it doesn't have to be a full 30 centimeter or 25 centimeter. It has to be like a little drop ship looking thing. I'd love to see that. You know, that's the idea I have for that. Now, we're going to go show some show of love. I would love to see Godzilla 1968/72 as a gigantic. I love that suit. I love that look for Godzilla. That's my, I don't know if it's, well, that was my favorite Showa look. It's probably my top 3 favorite looks for Godzilla in that series. And for Rick features, I would love to see the Keylock ship or the Fire Dragon come with it. Or if you're going to do the 71, you know, show Hedra some more love, you can do the, like a Hedra tadpole, or you can do a burnt eye. You can just put over Godzilla's eye. Yeah. Ideas? Okay, got 2 more. Once again, we're going to circle back to Gigan. Yep, you know where this is going. A gigantic version of Gigan. That would be amazing, because the logistics of it just are incredible. The 3, you know, sailing fins it has on its back, so it's flying. You know, you got the metal arms. We have the beak is set up, the visor, just all of it, just an awesome design for a kaiju, and I would love to see a gigantic version of that. Okay, so the Rick, I'm a little torn on to go with this, because there's scenes from the film that I really like, and I think would work really well, but I don't know if it would work for the general public. So you can do like a limited run on this. You can do with the Nebula Space Hunter M gem, that blue gem where he's born from. You can do like a little miniature scale version with it. I'm not sure if a lot of people would like that in their collection, but I really love that film, so yeah. But as a full Rick option for it, I like to see a different paint job or a solid blade in his chest. So it looks like the blade is actually spinning when he's like walking forward or something. So those are my ideas for it. But, you know, if you got ideas, write down in the comments. Lastly, now this is more of a request more than an idea for the future. I would love to see a 30 centimeter final form Biollante. I missed out on the 25 centimeter. I'm still kicking myself for it. I've seen people selling it online for like $800. Come on. So I'd love to see either a re-release of the 25 centimeter or a full-on 30 centimeter version of Biollante. Where am I going to put it? I don't care. Those are called good problems. I'll figure it out, but I would love to see that as a release. And as a Rick feature, you don't really need to do a Rick feature with it. You know, we've had other Godzilla figures come out where you don't really need a Rick feature to go along with it. Just them existing is the Rick feature. You got the Fire Rodan, you know, that came out a couple of years ago. That was, you know, pretty much the Rick was built into it as well. So, yeah, so those are my ideas for X Plus moving forward from 2022 and beyond. And like I said, this is going to be the last time I'm going to be doing this because X Plus is banging out a lot of really good figures, and can't wait to see what else they got. Until next time, this is Godzilla851 saying Happy New Year, and I remember if I said that in a previous video, and I'll catch y'all with the next unboxing or review.